Welcome everyone to another video, and I'll be shoutcasting AceSkyLeader04. I think that's his in-game name. He's actually an ace ranked trainer, one of the highest ranked trainers in the world, and he went 6-0 in his open qualifier in Chicago, and obviously that helped him get to ace, and it was Rainbow Cup, so we're gonna be tuning into the matches here. First match is going up against Freezy the Beast, and as you can see here, Ace Leader Sky04 is running Quagsire, Raikou, which interesting choice, Ivysaur, Mantine, Poliwrath, and Charizard. So a very interesting team composition. And he's going against Freezy the Beast that's carrying Azumarill, Venusaur, Charizard, Lantern, Fortress, Quagsire. Quite a common lineup, a very conventional lineup. You know, you have your electric coverage there. So let's see what he starts out. He leads with Quagsire versus Venusaur, which is actually not a very good matchup at all. He's going to immediately switch to Mantine here. Let's see here what he switches to. He switches to Azumarill, which is an okay play. It looks like he's going to try to piggyback here. Try to cancel out the fast move. So here comes the Ice Beam. Does a decent amount of damage. He wasn't able to successfully piggyback there. As you saw, the bubbles came through. It was a very precise window to try to get it off. So he does double aerial ace here. And then let's see here how he handles if he's able to get to another aerial ace before the bubble. If he can, unfortunately he cannot. Elects to go up with the shield, and then it was a CMP tie there, as you can see there. Let's see if this Azumarill decides to shield or not. It does decide to shield, and let's see who wins this race here. I'd be curious if he's going to try to bail. Oh, nope, he got the charge move off first. Interesting there. And then feints it out. All right, so let's see what comes next. Comes back with the Venusaur, builds up a little bit of energy here. It's actually not a really... Oh, it's actually running a Razor Leaf Venusaur, though. And, he's going to... Oh, he came back in with Quagsire. That's definitely a mistake. Let's see here what Freezy decides to do. Decides to Stone Edge here. I'm curious here why... I guess enough acid spray. All right, and then just gonna try to feint down this. I'm assuming gonna try to feint down this Quagsire with charge moves. Knows that it only has Stone Edge and acid spray, so even this Stone Edge won't KO. And then be able to feint down. Really, really excellent play here. Gonna get the shield here with his Earthquake. Oh, okay, gonna try a double charge move. Yeah, has Razor Leaf. There's definitely no way you're gonna get to. You're gonna Sludge Bomb here. Gonna get to the three bar here, and then gonna come in with either one. They're both 50 energy anyway, so really good play. Obviously, Freezy the Beast messed up there by swapping into Quagsire there. Probably would have been better. It's a tough call because the team composition made it difficult, but probably better to stay in and then try to line up your Quagsire versus the other team's Quagsire with a shield advantage, because it should be roughly a tie between Venusaur and Ivysaur. Obviously, the Ivysaur has Vine Whip, and the Venusaur has Razor Leaf, which does favor Ivysaur, but the Venusaur did have an energy advantage and then the shield advantage. So you could have played one of those two and potentially won out the match. But when you're an excellent trainer, you just continue to play through it. All right. Looks like he's going back and forth trying to figure out what team he wants to run. Or he's playing some sort of musical game with his sliding cards on his phone. Okay. All right. As you can see here, he has quite a few tabs open, as any dedicated and strong trainer has. Like, you have just a million, a million simulations on your phone. So, anyway, so he's going back and forth, back and forth. I apologize. I thought these battles would be roughly back to back, but that's okay. That's why I usually cut by round. So, all right, okay. And then once he has his idea down, he just locks it in. So I do think that matchup would have been closer, much closer, if not for the switch. You just run with it, get hit by the sludge bomb, retaliate with another sludge bomb, and then hopefully get it down low enough, so that you can, fade down with your Quagsire, and then hopefully use that energy to, double Stone Edge, or I don't know, Acid Spirit. I don't know what the right strategy here. So this is an interesting strategy here. Obviously, the Ivysaur has a big advantage here, or a decent advantage, because it's going to get to these sludge bombs much quicker. Like he was trying to decide, like, oh, should I piggyback? But it's going to take way too long for Venusaur to get to a charge move here. So it should be close to a sludge bomb. He's trying to piggyback here. I'm not really sure what he's doing here. Yeah. I should have been at a sludge bomb by now. All right. He decides to sludge bomb now. All right. Or maybe frenzy plant. All right. Okay. Yeah, you're kind of too late to switch out at this point in time. So you just kind of do what you can. And let's see if Freezy brought his Lantern. Nope, brought Azumarill again. All right. And then gonna try to piggyback here. Looks like AceSkyLeader04 is very dedicated to getting this piggyback. Let's see if he gets it. I think a little too slow from getting there, but very close. And then should be able to get this aerial ace off clean. Azumarill should get to an Ice Beam before this Mantine gets to the next aerial ace. Should come now. And there you go. See if he tries to shield it or not. He does not. Oh my gosh. I guess he thought he was going to faint there. All right, let's see if he comes with Ivysaur or Quagsire here. This Ivysaur is like okay amount of health. There's two. Oh, he's gonna switch now. 2 Fortress. Good switches on both sides. This should favor Quagsire here. It's gonna be able to get to these earthquakes way faster than Fortress. And let's see, I expect the shield to come up. Earthquake. And then kind of not so great situation here. I wouldn't shield. Okay, all right. Okay, this is gonna be Earthquake. Yeah, Earthquake. And then I expect a Power Whip to come out right away. And then another Power Whip. And that's GG's right there. All right, well played, AceSkyLeader04. Let's move on to round number 2 against Mathematician. He's actually in my Discord server. Very talented trainer. He's running Charizard, Azumarill, Lantern, Quagsire, Meganium, Fortress. So, let's see here. In theory, let's see here what he's going to run. He's going to hit the Stone Edge, which is going to do a decent amount of damage. A little too slow on this piggybacking. I think the right way to do it is just like not tap. Like just the single tap method, but is going to get off this area. Oh, no. And then, oh, it's going to let it through. Interesting. I guess good chance to farm energy here. You're going to switch. Switch to Charizard. Ooh, good immediate switch. And then you're gonna hit, these power punch is not going to do a ton of damage. But I expect, I don't know, I wasn't counting there. Maybe probably Dragon Claw here. Or Blast Burn. Blast Burn is going to do a lot. And then let's see what happens here. Gonna put the shield up. I guess he did build up to an Ice Punch. And then Dragon Claw is within range here. So there's a Dragon Claw. I expect another Power Up Punch. And then let's see if Math Magician decides to shield or not. No shield. And then gonna get the Dragon Claw off. But decides to shield here because he's gonna get off this Power Up Punch. Not 100% sure on that shield. Okay. And then here, this is like, without that poison subtyping, this is going to be super effective against Meganium, which leaves it in pretty bad, a bad case scenario here. Let's see here. Gonna get to this Earthquake here. But let's see here. I expect a Sludge Bomb here. Is this going to KO? I guess it's super effective. It should KO. Oh, no. Apparently not. All right. But he's going to swap out to Quagsire. And then... Ooh, that was super, super close. I think the only winning play that Math Magician could have done was to try to bait out the Sludge Bomb into Quagsire, but it would have been very difficult to do, especially against a pretty talented trainer. Okay, let's see if we can skip over to the beginning of the match. You should be logging in here. Pretty soon going to bring in that Quagsire again, and leading with that Ivysaur. Oh, it looks like they're frozen. All right. I really should have edited this video. Sorry, guys. All right. Okay, they should be logged in and ready to go here. All right. Let's go. Ivysaur versus Meganium. Not a good matchup for Meganium. It's not the worst matchup in the world because Earthquake is going to still do a decent amount of damage here. But it's going to get to these Sludge Bombs first. It's less energy than an Earthquake, so he's going to switch it to Charizard. It goes into Mantine here with Water Pulse. It's going to do a ton of damage. Let's see here. Well, this is going to be a Blast Burn or a Dragon Claw. It's a Blast Burn. Good prediction there. And then a little bit of lag, but nothing too bad. Here, gonna attempt to piggyback or bait the shield in this case. Let's see here if a shield comes. Shield does come here. Let's see if a shield, no shield here. Blast Burn comes through. It's gonna do a ton of damage here. Expect the Water Pulse. Oh man, I'm surprised there. For sure, a shield comes out and decides the Aerial Ace here. Makes sense. All right, let's see what comes after this. Maybe a Frenzy Plant from the Meganium? No. Okay. Well, this is not good for Quagsire. Maybe let's see if it gets a second. Oh, it's gonna do the switch. Good switch. Oh man, with that energy loaded. GG's Quagsire. Yeah, GG Quagsire. The Earthquake here is not going to KO it, but pretty close. Oh man, that was. Let's see here. Obviously, this Mantine has to try to kill this. It's gonna be tough. Gonna be tough for. Yeah, and this should be GG's for this particular round. Ooh, well played. That Meganium coming through. Stored energy, nice switch, and that's a wrap there. For now, they're 1-1, and they're gonna move on to match number 3 here. So I'm just gonna fast forward there. All right. Okay, we come Quagsire versus Meganium. Obviously a bad lead. And then this Charizard's built up a decent amount of energy. Let's see what he comes with. Comes with Quagsire, which is, and he's running an Air Slash variant, as you can see here, because it's doing neutral damage to Quagsire, and Quagsire is not doing a lot of damage to Charizard with these mud shots. So shield comes up, and then another shield. Let's see if he decides to Blast Burn here. If he doesn't shield here, this Blast Burn is going to do a ton of damage. He decides to shield there. Yeah, this is an iffy situation here, because this Charizard should be able to feint down this Quagsire with a Dragon Claw right here. And that should KO the Quagsire. Man, able to survive. That's actually really bad news for the Quagsire, for a Mathematician. Here, Charizard coming through. I'm surprised the Blast Burn didn't go for a Blast Burn. And then we're playing the reverse matchup here. I expect a Blast Burn come here. Let's see if he decides to switch to Meganium. He does. The Stone Edge Earthquake would have been better, but you risk that this Meganium. Let's see if he decides to farm it. He does decide to farm it. He's probably going to try to sack the Charizard. Nope. He decides to go. Let's see if Earthquake. Let's see if it can get to this Frenzy Plant, but that's not going to be enough to KO. And it's Quagsire in the back. I guess they're both 50 energy, so it doesn't really matter. And oh, Charizard in the back. Ooh. I kind of lost track. That was brilliant play. Wow, that was really nice. And having that Air Slash variant definitely throws off your opponent. So good job, GG there. All right, let's move on to this match. It's gone straight into it. I guess it was recorded late. Oh, okay. All right, a little bit of lag. Okay. Let's just play this through. Hopefully it's actually playing. Looks like they're frozen. I wonder if they restarted this match. Okay. Regardless. Okay, let me try going in and out of here. The recording on this match is so weird. I'm going to skip to the second match. Let's see if he won. Yeah, he did win. All right, let's go straight to the second match here against Jake Does Hurdles. Curious. Apologize here, guys. I did not expect this to happen. This is the third match of the night. All right. Okay. Looks like we're okay. Maybe something wrong with my computer. Anyways. Okay. That was weird. Okay. Anyways, let's continue on. So Quagsire versus Raichu, obviously a terrible matchup for Raichu. Brick Break, maybe? Oh, Thunder Punch. Let's see here if another Thunder Punch comes. And to see if the shield comes up. It does not. Wild Charge. KO. Oh, almost. Oh, Jesus. Did not KO. And got to the Stone Edge. Nice play there. All right. Up a shield. And has switch advantage. All right. I expect the Ivysaur to come out. I'm not sure why he's waiting. I took the switch out. Sludge Bomb. And then come back with the Venusaur lead here. Let's see if the shield comes up here. No shield. Interesting. Probably because it figures it can KO this Venusaur. But this shouldn't KO the Venusaur. But coming in here with Mantine and it's GG. It's GG right here pretty much. A couple more air laces. One more air lace. And it should be over. And it is over here. So that's round 3. Sorry for the glitches there. Pretty clean win there. All right, let's move on to round 4. He actually got a bye because I'm assuming because his opponent left. And then he's going up against Sensationalist, Quagsire, Venusaur, Fortress, Lantern, Ninetales, and Lapras. Lapras is kind of a sleeper pick here. So this is an interesting matchup here. I think if it was a Charge Beam Lantern, it would have been a much more favorable matchup for Lantern. And you know, AceSkyLeader04 proved me wrong because I thought this would be a very bad matchup for it. But it can just load up on these power-up punches and then do super effective damage with these mud shots. All right. And it's going to land another one of these power-up punches. And let's see if the shield comes up or not. Shield comes up. I probably wouldn't shield because I don't think you can get to these this Thunderbolt here. But that's the advantage of running this Pokemon that's not part of the core meta here. I don't even think I can get to this Thunderbolt. Yeah, I actually can. All right. Yeah, this Poliwrath is just unstoppable at this point in time. He could come with Venusaur, but this Venusaur is, unless it's carrying Razor Leaf, is going to get Ice Punched, and it's going to hurt. Yeah, this will almost one-shot it. Almost. Oh, actually did. Oh, Jesus. Oh my gosh. This Poliwrath is unstoppable. Maybe we'll do an Ice Punch here. But, Jesus. No way it gets to this. Power Punch. No way. No way. Did I just see in round 5 of like a 6-round tournament, one Pokemon just sweep an entire team? That's nuts. That's how uncontrollable Poliwrath can be. So I'm assuming he's going to come in with a better check against. Just be able to read this team and knowing, well, Poliwrath has several matchups against, like, basically 4 of the team. 4. Lapras, Ninetales, Lantern, especially with no Charge Beam, Fortress, and then has decent matchups against Quagsire, and then obviously his only losing matchup is against Venusaur. So it's a really good read on his opponent's team. Yeah, I would have a lot of trouble with Poliwrath. Charizard has like a little less problem. It's a trade-off, right? Because Power Punch is not doing very much damage, and these Mud Shots are doing less damage. But Ice Punch is neutral, as opposed with Ninetales is actually Mud Shots are super effective. Power Punches are neutral, but Ice Punches are resisted. So pick your poison. And then Ninetales is actually okay because it also has Psyshock. So all right, gonna start off with Ivysaur, expecting maybe the Lantern. I'm not sure what he's. It doesn't like Ivysaur doesn't have like great matchup. It had good matchups against Lantern and Quagsire. But if it's an Ice Shard Lapras, it's not going to have great matchups in the lead. And then Venusaur is basically even. And then obviously Fortress is bad and Ninetales is bad. So let's see how this match goes there. A lot of really interesting picks by AceSkyLeader04. I believe this is from Los Angeles, California. I think he went 7-1. In his regional, so very impressive. He was actually in the same group as 8 as Choose Master and in Valor Ash. So all right, let's see here. All right, come on. Get to the match, guys. Get to the match. Okay, there you go. Ivysaur versus Venusaur. So, decent matchup here. Let's see who has... let's see if he shields here. He does not shield. Gonna successful piggyback there. As you can see, no Vine Whip from Venusaur. So in theory should be ahead, but like, yeah, way ahead. I expect a Frenzy Plant. And then here the Sludge Bomb will do a good amount of damage. If it does land, it decides to shield. Wow, he's really investing in this Ivysaur, or this Venusaur. Okay, all right. It makes sense to farm it down. Oh man, so close there. And then expect a double Frenzy Plant here. Not gonna shield here. Interesting play. And then gonna switch out to Lantern. Not a good situation for this Poliwrath. But you know, this Poliwrath has proven me wrong already. So but this I guess Poliwrath is decently bulky. Obviously has the shields here. Let's see if he can get to a second one. Probably not, because these Power Punches are going to come in bunches. Yeah, it's GG there. And then let's see what the third Pokemon is, or is he going to come back with Ivysaur or Venusaur? This Frenzy Plant should come right away. No, going to come with Quagsire. And I'm gonna try to burn this shield, I guess. Shield comes up. I expect immediate switch to Venusaur. Nope. All right, gonna choose to stay in. This matchup probably would have went maybe a little differently here with the immediate switch to Venusaur. Oh, doesn't he have the energy ready? Wow, I'm a little bit surprised there. I guess he didn't farm up that much against the Ivysaur, and that's GG's because this Mantine is just going to come in, one wing attack, and it's over, or, just for good measures. Aerial Ace right here. So GG. Let's move on to the final round here. Oh, okay, spoiler alert. He ended up winning here, and he's going up against Unknown Ver, very common commenter in my video, so I expect him to comment against his own commenting here. So going with Venusaur versus Mantine. This is not the worst matchup for Venusaur, but it's also, they're both trying to piggyback off each other right here. But I think Unknown realizes like how much health he is losing. And oh, nice switch. Nice switch. Very good switch. That's like one like anti piggybacking method here. And then gonna come here against Raikou. This is a bad matchup for Lantern for the most part. Let's see how this shielding plays into it, because it's gonna be able to get to these wild charges much faster than Lantern can get to Thunderbolt. But it's not the worst matchup either, because these water guns are hitting for a lot of damage, and Raikou is quite fragile, and Lantern's quite tanky. So here, oh man, I don't know. Like, didn't look like Lantern could get to the Thunderbolt. Probably pretty close to it, but it was able to survive that wild charge and then faint after one Thundershock. I think that's what happened. All right, let's see here. Not able to faint it down. I'm seeing this Mantine's gonna come. This Frenzy Plant is gonna hit it right away. And let's see what happens here. Let's see if he switches. He does switch to Ninetales. This Ninetales is going to be able to get off this Psyshock, but Poliwrath is like decently tanky. Should be able to tank this okay, right? And then Power Up Punch. Gonna take neutral damage. Gonna boost up these Mud Shots as well. Should beat it to, and then come close to KOing it. And then this Mantine is going to be able to farm up against this. Yeah, it's going to be able to successfully farm up against this. And then going to come in Aerial Ace and finish off this Venusaur. And that's GG's there. Well played on both sides. As you can see here, it's not a huge lead advantage, but it's a decent amount. And then able to counter the piggybacking by switching out to Lantern, but then had a direct counter to Lantern. Essentially like a little risky countering piggybacking that way because you get switch locked, and then obviously he has Ivysaur on his team. Poliwrath was able to do a pretty decent job against it, or Raikou was able to do a decent job against the Lantern, which is a nice call. Raikou does have like pretty good matchups against the majority of his team. So let's see here what he's thinking. Choosing to run Scizor instead of Fortress is interesting, and then as well, oh, was that the second match? Oh, I guess he only recorded the second match. Anyways, okay, well, really good job. Congratulations, AceLeader04. Thank you for sending your videos there. Hopefully people have learned. Oh, okay. Anyways, this is playing back the first match. But if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully you learned a few things in preparation for any last minute Rainbow Cup tournaments you have. I'm going to be posting mostly Jungle Cup material from now on. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I just said that, but I will see everyone in the next video.